Sweet T's getting that the what we call them, the sugar pack. He's getting them in there. He's texting everybody saying, "Hey, I'm about to race here." You gotta watch Tegan throughout this. He'll be scooting his chair. It's incredible how he's able to keep speed and move around his room at the same time. Pretty impressive. If you do, there he is. He's getting adjusted. He's getting adjusted, getting ready. It's the MPI Series here with the REV Racing League. We got about 5 minutes left before these guys get it going. He's going to be the top dog here tonight from Gateway and out of St. Louis. It's going to be a fun one. Coming back from his coffee and a dart. Mr. Schroeder, look at that. Look at them tired eyes. Look at them tired eyes. He's acting like he's wore out. He's exhausted. He's got his coffee. He just had a dart. You imagine that breath in the morning, baby. Coffee dart breath coming at you. There's Piper. We just need Biscuit to come in. We got the whole crew. Wave to us, Scott. Wave to us, Scott. I know he's got this up. He's watching. He's got fans in the stands. They're getting that conversation in here before the race. Mr. Stetson, how's it going here today? Under a minute remains until qualifications. Travis saving it there. Chuck's in there driving like Dracula. Fred's hoping Scott doesn't get in there. He's got a magnet for those things, Fred. It could be a little dangerous. We never know with Scott what's going to happen. We do know that Green Lobster Machos, he's back from that lazy bum. That lazy bum, he's back from his time in Daytona. Christopher Wade, Ross Tatum, Will Butler, Chris Downing, the Air Eater himself, and Dylan Gonis round out the top 5. These guys getting ready to fire off and underway. 130 laps of action coming our way here tonight. Scott, you got a copy?
I got you, Sean. What's up, buddy?
You got some fans in the stands here hoping you don't get into a wreck. Does that get you nervous? Is that
I am hoping the same thing.
Oh, he's hoping the same thing. Yeah, you know what, man? If it's going to happen, at least it happen early, because you've got a lot of work to do tonight, don't you?
I do. I still got to go back into the other house. Yeah.
It's become your life here lately. So we'll see. Scott's been a figment of our imagination here lately, as he puts together this so-called house. I don't even know if there is a house. I think it's just a getaway.
There is, and it's not a lot of practice here lately, but hopefully that's going to change because house goes on the market tomorrow.
Dylan Gona sitting in the top 5 here. Dylan!
Hello, good sirs.
What are you? I think this is one of your best starts here of the
130 laps. The track temp is 87. Yeah. The air temp is 85
how's that gonna
Fahrenheit.
play the factor here today as you try to, you don't have to move up too far through there. You just gotta, I think track position is gonna be key here today. Would you
follow the pace car in the outside column?
I'm thinking so, but me being a tire saver as I am, I'm wondering, I'm just gonna try and make sure I don't run anyone over or get run over kind of deal. Just hit my marks and keep my nose clean and hopefully get a good finish. I was up for a good finish last race, but I got caught in the caution there that kind of took me out of the top 5. So I'd be glad to give the team a top 5 finish today.
Well, good luck to everybody out there. If you're gonna aim for somebody, Dylan, just aim for that 22. That's all we ask.
10-4.
You got it. Do you know who that is?
No.
Cornwell.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
I said, oh, fuck.
I love it. I love it. We're here at the MPI Series, REV Racing. Coming your way. These guys about to get the green on. Christopher Wade, Ross Tatum gonna lead us to it.
Go, go, go. 1 gallon remaining.
The green flag is out, and we are racing in this one. Ross Tatum gonna try to make that quick run around. Can he get him? He's out to that top side of the 99. Tegan pulling away from that 4th place, I should say. And Ross Tatum is going to get out in front of that 99 machine. Tegan Daniel right on the backside of the 99. Christopher Wade, see what he's got for him. We take a look through the rest of the field. Dylan trying to conserve there on that low end. Everybody's staying clear here so far. We remember last week it was a very solid run at Richmond until the end. And then they just let it all hang out. Just let it all hang out. Chuck Knob trying to pull through here, do something. Out to the top side. There's Dan Stevens. He showed up. Showed up, Randy. You just chill out there, Randall. You got it, Randall? Downing back behind here. Trying to pull through the field as he eats some air. Cole Duggar out to that top side here, the 3. Whoa, 57. Going a little hot there into the corner. There's the green lobster, looking like a blue lobster here in this series. The old blue lobster. Alyssa's out there cheering on Taylor. Matt's out there cheering on Downing. And I appreciate it, Fred. Hopefully we do some justice to the sport here as the 3 machine of Chris Downing down to the low side of the 64. Cody McFadden, he's going to take that position. He's got Macho and Evan out ahead of him. Macho down the low end of Evan Ethel. Evan been known to save his equipment. Big part of it is that old saying, to finish first you must finish. I do believe that is going to be a huge thing here today. These guys keeping it pretty close at the moment. There we see the 05 going under Bittinger. Scott Ricard making it out and around. Changing up his paint here this week. Macho trying to do some justice here. Catch that backside downing in the meantime. Looking down to the low side on that 40 machine of Mitchell Briggs. He's now got Judson down to the low end. Running side by side here. There's Travis Butt out in front of the pack here. Down on the low end. He's got KT up to the top side there. Down on that low side, the 42 machine of Aaron Wrench going to drop down the low side of the 40. Just trying to catch that 3 machine. Travis Butt, that butt bus. Holding out. Sean McCarr up to the top side. He's got Downing right behind him as well. Downing going down to the low side here. He's going to get him there. Can he clear him? He does. Ooh, baby. That was close there. Coming off the corner with Makara. Looks like Travis Butt now out and stuck to the top side. Lap 10 of 130 here tonight. Downing doing a good job pulling through that field. Ross Tatum out in the front there. You see the gap between himself and the 31 of Tegan Daniel. This lead packer, you could see just kind of single file there, but they're pulling away from that second pack, battling it out back here. And there's Taylor Gentry in that 82 machine. He's got Dave Hunt in the 53 there as well. Scott Bittinger, and they get close to making a little contact.
Full course caution, watch out.
Uh-oh. We got a caution here. Let's see what happened.
We're under caution, pits are closed.
Trying to find the whoopsie here. Down on that low side, the 7 machine. And the 9 of Stillwell made contact. It's like Stillwell just came down on the 7 and around he went. I think he saved it. Did he save it? He did. Westwood, I got to give him credit for being aware there, didn't plow into the back. We're under our first caution of the day. He's back in 13th right now, Cracky. But you know, it's his league. Brit Pat Kyle's coming up. Weston's cheering on Dad as well. Go, Daddy. Go, Daddy. Go. She'd be a traitor if she went to UAC. She's been cheering on Travis Butt since it's been a thing. Now, Dirt, she's got to cheer for Dad. Westwood finally gracing us with his presence. Let's see what they got here as they will fire off green flag action in just a few. Pace truck off, and we are just about underway with the green flag action, taking Daniel down to the low side. Ross Tatum.
Green, green, green. Let's
up
go.
Above. And there's the green flag action. We are back underway. Daniel and Tatum going to take into that first turn side by side. The 99 of Wade right behind him in a lane of his own, though, so he gets to run through there cleanly. It should help him. So these guys out in front, they really want to get away. Daniel down to the low side of Tatum here through 3 and 4. Tatum able to hold on outside. We see somebody back there a little high, wide. It was Paul Witt getting shuffled out to that top side now. He's in front of Kyle Westwood and Chris Downing. The 4 machine of Tanner Thues now. He's going to try to make his way through the field. He's down to the low side of the 7 of Kyle McCoy. Barrett Flo out in front of them as well. Juddy's got Schroeder out to the top side here. Can the 19 of Sean Judson work around that 07 up to the top end?
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
Hot tamale. Go back and see what happened as Taylor and Macho get into it a bit there as well.
Caution, pit's closed.
Looks like that was between Tanner Thues and Ryan Stillwell. Started out there at least. Thues coming off that corner. Into the wall. Stillwell nowhere to go. 9 around. That's the 42 getting into the 71 of Makara. And then, unfortunately, it looks like the Green Lobster getting into it as well here. Green Lobster got himself some there too. Taylor said, listen here, you lazy bum. Stay in Daytona an extra day next time. See what happens. Yellow flag. Going on, Big Ben. She's not feeding him snacks. You see him reaching behind there, though. He's reaching back for him. He's eating. No Pepsi yet. Looks like a little check six. I'm sure some NASCAR drivers wish they could do that on their cautions. There it is. There he goes, AC. Look at this handsome devil. Look at this handsome devil sitting in 13th. Wave if you know you're on camera, Scott. Give us a good little wave. Hello. I don't think he knows. Unknowing. The unknowing sometimes is better. These guys getting ready to fire back off and underway with the action.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out. We are back underway with the action. Out in front, the 31 and the 21 going at it. Ross Tatum and taking Daniel. Watching here, Barrett Flow. You see tagging down on the low side of Ross out there. Scott, he gone. Schroeder falling. He keeps on falling with no caution. Let's see. He looks like a happy camper. You gotta be kidding me, is what he said. That's what we hear. He looks excited, we'll say that. Taken out in front now, clears the 21 of Ross Tatum. Big Ben, Big Ben. Big Ben, Big Ben, Big Ben. What's going on? The 10 of Bustler trying to push down there on the 91 machine. There's the 27 down to the low side of the 99. Dylan Gonis going for it here on Christopher Wade. The 7 machine of Kyle McCoy trying to follow suit there on Jonathan Woods. Up to that top side in the 2. 1 machine of Michael Moultrie pulling back through here as well as they will try to get in the line. Get in the line, baby. Get in the line. Show us what you got. Definitely get it lined out through here. Travis Butt taking down to the low side of Sean Judson now. Tanner Theus down to the low end of the 57 to 66. Coming in there quick. Stephen Hine. Paul Witt trying to get to the low side of the 22. Taylor taking down the low side on that 57. Really losing some momentum there. These guys doing a great job here. Travis Butt holding on to it. Trying to crawl through the field here slowly but surely. 22 getting a little high through that corner. Paul Witt going to try to take his shot down on the low side. Going to have to fall back in line now. Mr. Gonis is trying to put something down here at Gateway. Solid run here today. Crossing the line next time by, it'll be 30 of 130. Chris Downing, Dave Hunt going at it. Downing going to pull through. He's in P19 now. Pit last about 10 laps ago, that last caution. So a different strategy here for the 3 machine. 68 looks like he's going to give him a little bit of room there down on the low end. Ronald Piles. Down and working down to the low side of Piles now through the corner. There he goes. He's good and clean now. Clear. He's got Duggar up next. Kyle Westwood, KT McCann. Tanner Theus making his run down to the low side of the 95 here of KT. Duggar getting a little high through that corner. Downing going to take to the low side there. Got somebody coming out of pit road there as well. Outside of the top of the 24. Connor Hazel. Down and getting around him up to that top side now. He is pulling through. Trying to get as much track position here as possible. Sean Judson battling with the 40 of Mitchell Briggs. Mitchell catching up to the backside now, the 29. Going to take his shot down on the low side of Paul Witt. Three-way battle behind Mitchell. Paul Witt, Chris Downing, Sean Judson. Judson going to let Downing on by. Downing now has his sights set on the 29 of Mr. Witt. He's looking down to the low side now. Holding Juddy off for now. Looks like Juddy looking for the run on the low end here. Downing down to the low side of Mitchell Briggs. Juddy and Paul Witt going at it as well. Looks like Juddy going to pull him here through the corner. Downing going to try to get the 40 machine. Downing going down the low side of Cornwell now. You hear him, Cornwell? Do you hear him, Cornwell? Looks like Cornwell's got the side of the wall a couple times. He's trying to move it. Mitchell Briggs gets a great run off the corner there. He's going to try to follow Downing through. See if he can't take him. Down and clear that 22 machine. Mitchell Briggs going to give him a run now. Guys doing a good job now, starting to spread out a bit through a longer green flag stint. We got some guys heading into the pits. It looks like Mr. Gornis, he's going to head in. You just hope that the field holds out for another green, for everybody to have a green flag stint, or that could really come back and get you. Down to the low side of the 05. Downing going to work there. Bustler heading into the pits. Taking Daniel, Kyle McCoy there heading in as well. Dave Hunt up to the top side here. Has Kyle McCoy down, or Kyle Westwood to the backside. We're right behind him. It's a scary place. Jonathan Wood's going to head in.
The leader is pitting now.
Juddy trying to get around Mr. Duggar. Travis Butt out to the lead now. Mr. Downing in P2. These guys pit. Travis on 13. Downing on lap 19. Looks like they can get about 40 laps here. .57 saying hi there. Downing starting to chase down the 00 Travis Butt. Travis Butt still out in front. He's got a little bit of traffic now in front of him. See if that slows him down at all. And allows Downing to catch that backside. Looks like Chuck going to let him on by. Keeps it down to the low side. Lets Downing on by there on the straight. Looked like he lost much time there to the leader. Chuck letting these guys go, giving them some room. These guys backing up here behind them. Scott, Mitchell, Cole, Cody, Tanner. Tanner not in that group. See what these guys can do here. One machine of Michael Moultrie down the low end of Downing. Not for position, but you see the difference in the newer tires compared to those a little worn out. The 22 now at Cornwell, looking down to the low side of the 19 machine of Judson. Again, not for position. Connor Hazel in the 24, however, behind him will be, as well as Kyle Westwood. Grip Pack Kyle starting to make his way through the field. You don't want to do it too quick, too early. Have people paying attention to you, paying too much attention to you. Kyle trying to make a move down. Nothing yet. Is Connor Hazel able to hold them off? These guys are about to hit their fuel window, if you will. The ones that stayed or went in that last yellow flag. Travis, Chris, Scott, Mitchell, Cole. Really the good portion of the field outside of the guys who are running up front after those cautions. Looks like Tegan, Dylan, and Ross are the three that should cycle it back out to the lead after the next round of pit stops. Again, guys starting to make their stops here. Different strategies throughout the field. Downing is starting to catch that backside now of Travis. Travis bringing it in. Downing going to take a lap lead. We'll see how much longer Downing keeps it out here. He did have about 5 extra laps here of fuel. Macho is pitting. '91 behind Downing, not for position.
Full course caution.
And we got a yellow. Yellow. Let's see what happened.
We're under caution. Pit's closed.
Oh, no. Taylor coming off the corner. Into the wall, taking nowhere to go! Do. Oh! That got dialing there. And down and going to bring it in. We'll see how it works out here for the 3 machine who was about to make his run in here shortly. Wild Dylan's going to be starting from the front, it looks like. He'll have Mr. Downing out to his side here. What's going on, Carl? He snuck up right behind me here.
Oh, another day in paradise here. Just go ahead and steal your mic, just like Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh my gosh, Carl. That's kind of old, don't you think?
It is what it is.
You're on one today, aren't you?
I may or may not have had a couple of drinks. Let's say hi to Mr. Westwood.
All right, I'm down.
Okay, Sean, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Mr. Westwood, do you have a copy, sir? Mr. Westwood.
Yes, sorry.
Hey, I slowed down on my pit entry to make sure I didn't pass anybody. I mean, everybody should be able to do that.
That's what we were going to question. People passing everybody on the low side. It is a problem here.
Yeah. We had a couple guys. I told everyone you got to be mindful. It's easy to kind of save some time on that pit road entry because it cuts the corner so much.
Cheater, pumpkin eaters is what we call those.
We're under caution.
guys.
Pits are closed.
Good luck here as you guys get ready to take the start.
Thank you, sir.
If it got delayed, someone got screwed.
Yeah, I just did. Let's let all those guys catch up to me.
Good luck.
Carl's on it there. It got delayed, and I hate that. Somebody got screwed. Now, like the lucky dog or whoever.
Race car's coming in
let's
this
see
lap.
Who it is. Dylan versus Downing, baby. Let's see who's going to pull this one off as we close in on halfway here today. We got some cheater pumpkin eaters in the house. Stillwell's reminding people I'm down on power. We know it, Stillwell. You're always down on power or skill, one of the two. And here we go. These guys getting ready to take the green flag. Dylan versus Downing.
Green flag.
And the green flag flies. Dylan out and ahead, gets a good jump. Downing, though, able to hold on steady through the first turn. They're back here 3 wide. Maybe 4, 5. My goodness. Woo-hoo! Woo! #21 of Tatum cooking up through the field here. He's in 3rd place now. Westwood behind him with Judson. Rounding out the top 5, Christopher Wade and Scott Rickard. They're going at each other. Judson down to the low side. I think maybe got a penalty. Michael Moultrie going down to the low side there. Kyle McCoy in the 7, right behind him. Uh-oh. Stillwell up to that top side. It looked like he was falling off there quick. Quick.
Full course caution, be careful.
Uh-oh. The 4, the 07, double up. Ooh.
We think Toos has spun off. The pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Tanner had. See him down the low side of Wrench. Wrench gets him off there. Tanner gets into Scott. lot of different strategies throughout the field here. Over that halfway point, fourth caution of the day. Ross Tatum and Dylan Gonas going to get us started from the front. More cheater pumpkin eaters here. Speeding there, not speeding into pit road, but passing under the yellow flag going into the pitch. Cheater pumpkin eaters, can't do it. Can't do it. Stop doing it. Stop breaking the law. What are you going to say? That's all you got to say. Still a couple to go before we get ready to fire off green flag action. Has anyone tried the Space Coke yet? I want to know what space tastes like. This is what space tastes like. You will always remember where you were. That's all I think of. Anybody know that band? I'd be very surprised.
Resume at the end of this lap.
Next time, bye. We'll see who's able to fire it off. Have a good run. Yeah. Here's a man that he's hard at work right now. Scott Schroeder looks like he is hands off the wheel and just, he's getting up. He's done. There goes Piper. She's done with it too. Scott Schroeder out for a coffee and a dart. Ross Tatum and Dylan Gonas going to get it fired off.
Green, 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 let's go.
Green flag is out. We are underway here. Tatum gets a good jump. Dylan up to that top side has Kyle McCoy right on him. Guys heading into the pits now. They're taking their penalty here. Downing trying to peel his way through the field again. He's got KT in front of him, as well as the 66 machine. Who we got in that 66? Who we got in that 66? Stephen Hine. Downing working to the low side now. 3 wide behind him. Randy Cornwell, Dave Hunt. It's getting intense back here. You guys battling back here for 12th. Back to about 15th, really. Pretty dicey. 66 a high. I'm gonna fall a little wide there. Juddy, Cody, Bustler, Jonathan Woods, all in that little pack back behind him. Getting a little close. See what these guys got. See if they can keep it clean here to the end. It's lap 73 of 130. Scott Rickard trying to pull up through. Catch the backside of Ross Tatum. Ross Tatum's got a little bit of traffic there. He's battling. And he's going to get around there. Ross starting to pull away here. Westwood trying to catch the backside of that 71 of Makara. He's taken down to the low side. And he is going to clear him now. Randy Cornwell looking to pull up on Makara. Dave Hunt trying to do the same thing now as well. Close there in the corners. The Tana Bus are really going to catch some time. These guys starting to file it out just a bit. Get situated in a comfortable position. See if they can't make a nice little green flag out of this. Grip Pack Kyle trying to catch the backside of Michael Moultrie now. Pull away from Randy at the same time. Randy getting around Dylan. He's got some speed here. See if Mr. Kyle can hold them off. And Cornwell now catching the backside of Kyle. See if he can get around him now. Still holding them off. Westwood's grip pack definitely kicking in now. Ross Tatum, Chris Downing. Sit 1-2. You got Scott Rickard in P3. Gornis gonna head into the pits now. On that separate strategy, he should be able to make it to the end. The guys who pit. KT getting around the 38 machine. Mitchell Briggs trying to hold off that 91. Couldn't do it through there. Barrett Flo gets around. Heard a couple of my bads there, but we see green. See Dylan pulling back onto the track now as well. McCarr up to the top side of that 40 machine. Dave Hunt up to the top of the 68 there, Ronald Piles. Tagan's talking about all the speed he's got down the straightaways. Down and trying to catch that backside here of Ross Tatum. They got the leaders coming up in front of them or behind them here. You see Daniel and Tegan going at it. That might have been for position. It was. Dan staying to the high side there for Tatum. Downing gonna work his way down. Kyle McCoy back to the backside now of the 3 machine. Gonna try to make something work there. Down and catch the backside. Quicker and quicker here. See if he can get around that 21 machine. They are right there, nose to tail. Kyle McCoy right there as well. Ross playing a little bit of peekaboo. Downing able to catch up through the corner. You could see him really gain on that backside of the 21 on the exit. He's going to stay right there with him. The 7 able to catch the 3 a good amount on that entrance. And again, Downing with a good exit there. Not as good as the last one. The 7 going to pull up on him now. May give him a run for it down on the low end. Not just yet. We got some lap traffic ahead. We go on to that 66. All 3 of them getting around the 66 machine. All good, all clean. Lap 94 of 130. It has been a great one here so far today. Ross Tatum able to hold Downing off at the moment. Downing keeping the 7 of Kyle McCoy at bay. How much longer, though? Kyle looks like he wants to make a run. And he does. He gets down to the low side of the 3 machine to Chris Downing. Can he get around and not tie him up for too long? You don't want to mess around for too long here. He's clear. He's going to pull up there in front of the 3 machine. Downing going to try to get him on the low end here. Does the 7 have the exit? He does. He's going to clear the 3 machine, and now he's got a sight set on that 21. Ross Tatum here. Catching him now. Working down to the low side, Kyle McCoy. These guys should have to, I think they're going to have to bring it in here within the next 5-6 laps. Battling hard for the front spot. Downing, he's got about 10 extra laps of fuel, so I don't think he can make it to the end. But we'll see who's able to really pull off the strategy here today. It's like Travis Butt, he heads into the pits, heads in a little bit early, trying to get a little undercut action. Top four all within a second of each other now. A lot of these guys choosing to head in now. Kyle McCoy going to be the first of the leaders to bring it on down the line. Ross Tatum back out to the front. Down and trying to get a lap in here ahead of that 21. Both head in. Downing and Tatum bringing in, and that's going to put Rickard out to the front. Westwood now into second place. And he'll actually get a lap in here as well, as Scott's going to bring it on down the line. He's at least going to get himself a bonus point here.
The leader's pitting now.
Looks like Westwood's going to bring it in. Butt down to the low side of Randy, not for position. Randy in the lead now. He'll get a bonus point for leading a lap. Number 8 pitting. Number 8 pitting. Westwood bringing it in. And Downing going to make that pass here on Tatum. And this very well could be the run for the lead right now. For the win, I should say. It's currently Cornwell in the lead. See the gap that he's able to pull right now, but can he hold those tires for the length here and still have that lead come the end of this run? He's up into 5th now as guys Starting to fall off in front of them, ready to run into the pits and grab their last set. Last part of fuel. '22 heads into the pits now. And that'll cycle the 10 machine. Will Bustler out to the front. Bustler now going to get a little slice. What's going on, Anthony James? He is in the Hot Tamales car, E-Boz. Mr. E-Boz, what's going on? He needs a dart. You need a different type of dart. You know that? Jonathan Wood's going to head in. Looks like Bustler going to go there as well. Barrett Flows coming in, and that's going to cycle Downing out to the front. Downing trying to hold him off here, Rickard. I got to get over that Rickard. Rickard getting around the 21 now of Tatum. Rickard pulling up here to some traffic. There you see the gap really between them. Downing pulling away here. He's going to work down to the lower side here of Tegan. Downing just extending that lead, almost a 5-second run now. Coming around to the line, it's going to be 20 to go. Solid run here for Downing. Coming up to a load of traffic, though. Go up to the top side as we watch the 3 machine. The leader trying to work his way through the traffic here and not let the rest of the field catch him here as he does so. As Mr. Rickard here already pulling up within a half second. Leading down to 4.5. You also want to make sure you guys don't get too worried that the leaders are coming. Downing doing a good job here, crossing the line. 17 to go now. Working around Makar and Ethel here. Downing does not want to see a caution here. Down and clicking them off now. Rickard starting to pull in a little bit, but nowhere near what he needs. We got a battle for third place. Now it's Kyle Westwood. Tries to work around Mr. Tatum. Travis Butt in the mix here as well. Kyle getting intense with it here. I think he was looking at us. He sees us. He knows we're here. He's looking in his mirror, maybe. That's what it is. He's got the trims. It was like he was making eye contact with us. It was a little creepy. You can tell he's nervous right now. He tries to hold off this man right here, Travis Butt. Travis holding steady. Trying to reel him in, but it looks like Kyle has the slight advantage right now. 10 laps to go next time by. Downing starting to pull away yet again. Downing starting to pull away with 10 to go. Westwood starting to pull away from Butt there in third. Downing's all looking ahead. He does not want to see that flag man pull out another flag other than the white and the checkered. At this point, I think he'd be pretty upset if a yellow flag was to fly. Downing just clicking them off at this point. He's pulling away. Nobody in this front area really with any fresher tires, so no crazy amounts of time should be made up. Downing, all he's got to do is just hope for this one to go green to the end. 7 to go now. Battle for 8th place here as Bustler tries to get around the 22 at Cornwell. Down to the low side, the 22 of Cornwell. Trying to get that position from Moultrie. Battle for 7th, 8th, 9th all here. Right within the small grasp of each other. Cornwell gets to his inside, just can't seem to get around. Looks like Downing, he's got a pretty good clear track ahead of him for the last 4 laps. Solid run here today. .22 is going to fall back there. Says, I don't blame you for boxing me down there, Moultrie. Sounded like an offhand blast there, Cornwell. These guys going for it now with 3 to go. Downing says, guys, just hold it steady. Just hold it steady. That's all I need you to do. Just hold it steady for 2 more laps. Then come this last one, I don't care what you do. Let that white flag be officially thrown. Then y'all can beat each other's brains out. Cornwell going to take his shot down to the low side of the 10. Bustler gives him room, but it doesn't look like Cornwell has the... Nope, he does. He's got the speed on the exit. Two turns. There it is, the white flag. White flag in the air. Chris Downing now says y'all can go at it. Y'all just wreck each other if you want. A battle back here for 7th, 8th, 9th. Moultrie in the lead of these fellas. Downing takes that win. Randy down to the low end here. He's going to throw it in. 8 wheels better than 4. That's what he's saying right now. He holds it down to the low side. Pepper will able to keep it steady. Randy going to look to the low side. Not going to be enough. Michael Moultrie pulls off that one. Top 10, Chris Downing, Scott Ricard, Kyle Westwood, Travis Butt, Ross Tatum, Cody McFadden, Michael Moultrie, Will Bustler, Randy Cornwell, and Jonathan Woods. Round them out. Let's talk to them, see what they got to say
Hunt has just retired.
about this one here today. Scott, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
A solid run here. You threw me off here. You changed your paint this week, and it took me a minute to realize where you were. But, man, what a run there.
Yeah, I'll take second considering I don't like this track that much.
I was going to say, it seemed like you were, I'm not going to say struggling, but you weren't out in the front like we're used to seeing you quick and early here.
Yeah, I've never been good at this track. Oh, this is my second race at this track, but I've never really liked this track, so I've always tried to avoid it in officials for that reason.
Well, hopefully now you got a better feeling for it. You come away with a P2 here. Congrats to you, Scott. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
Everybody team and my dog.
There you go. He got it done here. Scott, it's Rickard, correct?
Yep, Rickard.
Okay, I said it wrong one time. I'm getting better at it, I promise.
At least you acknowledge that there is a K. I had a lot of teachers that said Richard. I don't know how they couldn't read it, but they always said Richard somehow.
I do my best here. It's not always good, but hey.
About half my teachers I had.
What a run there, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I'll take that. It counts for something. We'll go in. We'll talk to Mr. Downing. Where's he at? Mr. Downing, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
A solid win here today. And, man, you took off. And I was wondering if you were going to burn those tires early in that run. Did you have any fear yourself that may happen?
No, I was just praying that we didn't get a caution because I know some of them guys pitted and didn't take tires on that last stop, so they were going to have an extra set. And I didn't have any tires left, so I was just hoping it went green and got lucky.
It did stay green, and that was the one thing I was saying is this man, there's one thing he does not want right now, and that is a caution. And, boy, that would have been just absolutely miserable. But if there was a caution, you think he still had the car to hold these guys off? If, say, nobody pits, everybody stays out on their equipment.
Yeah, I mean, my only option was if it came down to like a green white checker and, you know, a handful of guys stayed out, maybe they held up the guys on fresh tires enough. But I wasn't real confident. I just wanted to see it go green.
Kind of the same deal with Scott, as we didn't see you up front early. Kind of not what we're used to here. What was it that was it a bad qualifying? Maybe a little problems in the start that shuffled you back to the back and had you fighting up?
No, I qualified fourth, but I had to serve an EOL penalty from being naughty last week, and I had to start in the back. So, and I went from the back to the front twice. So I think I might have passed more cars than anybody else here tonight.
Well, there you go. Got it done here. Congrats on the win. What a win it was. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
I got to thank you, Checkers and Records, everything you guys do, and got to thank BWSPORTS 1. Got to thank Mainly Money Pits, Phil's Towing, and give a shout out to all the fans that tuned in to watch. I'm sure that was a interesting one. It was a little dicey there at the beginning, dodging cars, but that was a fun race.
Dodged up, dick, dive, and dodge, baby. Get it done there. The Rocket Man on top of the board here today in absolute dominant fashion. Congrats again, Mr. Downing. Who do you want to thank for, did you already? Yeah, you did. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll thank Imperial Motorsports for all their support over the years. They've been good to me.
There you go. What a run it was. Kyle went running, so I'm calling this one on him. That's his fault. Mr. Downing, why don't you tell everybody good night?
Good night, everybody.